Okay guys, what is going on? It's Jay Huss here today with a new video, and this one is going to be a bit different. It's going to be another guide, and what we're going to do is Mage Arena. And I know there's guides out there, but they're not as like in detailed, or they're not like commentated, so people don't see everything that you need, and not everyone adds every little detail. In this video I'll try to add every single detail with a table of contents to how you do Mage Arena, what the gear setups are, and like literally how much money you can make. It is one of the best money making methods in the game, like apart from like the risky methods which are like risk fighting, gambling, staking. This is one of the most overpowered methods. You can make up to like 12 bill an hour if you do it efficiently, which is a lot of money. So you do 10 hours, 120 bill. If you do that for like 10 days, that's like 1.2 trill. Like, that is mental. So what we're going to do is show you what your gear setup would be like. This is one of the most ideal gear setups that you could use for Mage Bank. You can use Mage gear like Arim's, Ancestral, Infinity, that kind of stuff, but this gear with the Zamorak staff and the Tome of Fire and any Slayer helmet, even a normal one, hits 90s anyway, even in like tank gear. So this is one of the best gear setups to use. I would advise bringing something like Primal or Torags, just for a switch when you're tanking if a PKer comes. But I've got a clan that can back me up and a Din's Bulwark. I would suggest bringing either a Din's Bulwark or a Divine. If you don't have one, then your best tank gear would be like the Primal or Torags and an Elysian. And I would suggest what you do is go to MB, and I suggest you bring a Lockpick. I will show you the two areas where you can go to pick the locks so you can get away from PKs and escape if you are teleport blocked. And I'll get into the next clips. Okay, so if you are rich and are wanting to do this to stop gambling and make some more money, or like you just want a PVM and you're bored and want to do this stuff, I would suggest this gear setup. This is the tank gear that you would use. Apart from these, I would use Justicia if you have it. I just don't have it, so I can't show you it at the minute. But if you have Justicia with this gear, it is like a 600 plus defense bonus, and the Justicia set will give you 7.5% damage reduction. The Din's Bulwark will give you 30% reduction, and if you have a Doppelganger or Mini-Me pet, that will give you a 10% reduction, so that's 47.5% already, which is nearly 50%. And if you also have the Vampiric Defense perk from the Blood Tree, that is a 50% damage reduction. So if someone's AGS and you is 60, you're only going to get hit 30, and like it's literally one of the best in slot tank gear. And this will kind of keep you invincible, to be fair. Like, if you have got this gear, you should not die on 12 brews. Like, you should not die no matter what. I would use the Ancestral and the Fuse Slayer helmet for the damage boost and the Mage bonus, like all at the same time, with the Tome of Fire and Zamorak staff. And they are the max things that you should use if you are like the maxed. I'll show you the lockpicking methods while we're talking about it. We'll get some food, and I'll show you both the lockpick locations, because there's two that you can use to get away if you're TB'd. I'll just bring a stamina potion just to show you guys. Alright, so we'll cut the webs now. There is one to the east and one to the west. I'll put my tank gear on just in case anyone comes. I would also suggest maybe joining a clan. For protection, there's open CCs. There's one called Lockpick, which is an open CC, which you could probably get protection from. It does have about 50 people in it at once. Or there's the higher ranked clans where you've got to apply for them, such as Doomsday, and at the minute I believe it's Vigilantes. I think they're the only two that you can get. Like the only 3 clans that are available at the minute. I think they're the only 2 that you can apply for that are actually like official clans right now. This is one of the lockpicking doors. It's not anything complicated. As long as you have a lockpick in your inventory, you will be fine. You can get in there. And most PKers that come to Mage Bank aren't the smartest, won't bring a lockpick. And then once you get in there, you can log out after 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and let your TB run down. And then if you have an alien, you can drop it and teleport as soon as you log back in. And the second location is just to the east of Mage Bank, by the Scorpion Pit near the jail. It is a bit of a further run. I would suggest going to the west one rather than the east one, because this is a run. But if you've got a team following you and you've got like a bit of a run gap here and you can get to here, then I'd do this one, because most teams will be at the kind of west side of Mage Bank, so sometimes you can get a gap by running east, and this is a door that you can pick. You can get a box on these axes or the Revenant Knights if you brew down and hit them to escape. I'll just show you without the lockpick. If I drop it and I've not got it anymore, you cannot open this and you cannot get in. So if a PK was to come, you'd be safe here. Okay guys, so these are the things that you can buy from the Magic Token store. I would suggest buying, if you're going to buy anything, is the mini-me pet, which is 37,500 Magic Tokens, which sells for, I believe, about 40 bill a piece, about 40 bill like every pet. You can also buy the Wilderness Cloak, which is a thing that I would suggest to buy if you do not have one. I bought it with money, like I bought the Magic Tokens, then bought this because it is such an OP cape. It allows you to teleport to like any epic bosses, so like Tecton and Corp in the Wilderness, you can teleport using this Wilderness Cloak straight to the bosses instead of having to find them by clicking that and then looking around, saying that's level 52, you've got to search around the whole of Wilderness of level 52 to find it. The Wilderness Cloak just teleports you to it. They're the only two things that I would suggest buying that I would deem worth it, due to the fact that the rest of the prices are quite expensive for what they are. Like Ancestral's 27.5k Magic Tokens, which the pieces only really sell for 25 bill each if you're lucky. So they're the only pieces I would suggest that you buy. And then you've got all these capes that you can get. If you've got a imbued cape and 10k Magic Tokens, you can get one of these, which is what I'm wearing now as Amaranth Max cape. It has the same stats as the imbued cape, but then it has a max cape like bonus on it, which gives you defensive stats on all defense, 15 magic defense, 3 of each other defense. And it's me. Oh yeah, there's a fan here that's subscribed. Thank you XYX. So yeah, these are the only things I'd suggest buying. Other than that, I would sell the tokens, because if you sell them for like 1.2 mil a pop, 1.3 mil a pop, you're making profit rather than buying the stuff from the stores and then selling them. Unless you needed any of these like items, then I would. Ain't got seconds for sale, not in a minute, bro. Unless you need any of these items and you want them and you want to gain it from doing this, then I wouldn't buy anything apart from the mini-me's and obviously the Wilderness Cape. So yeah, we'll get into the Mage Arena. There's different ways this works. We'll go to Collodion and I'll show you now, if you'll talk to me. How does a Mage Arena work? So if you risk 50 tokens, you get 3 tokens per kill, which is, if they're 1.2 mil each, that's what, like 3.6 mil for 3 tokens. For every kill you get 3.6 mil. It's not too bad, but it's not the best. The more tokens you risk, the more you will get in the arena. And if you are the most in the arena, like the most amount of tokens in the arena, it is normally dead, so you normally are the most like tokens there. You get 3 extra tokens per kill, which is an extra 3.6 mil. But if you are, in fact, like if you risk 5k tokens, which is the max cap that it goes to, then you obviously get 28 tokens per kill, and 28 times 1.2 is something like 33, about 33.5, 33.6, something like that. So you're getting 33.6 mil per kill, and you can literally 2-hit these guys. They're like attacking men on 07, like level 2s. It's not hard to kill them at all. With like the gear that you've got, even with like in tank normal Slayer helm, you can still 2-hit them. Like it's really very easy. So what I suggest doing is literally just killing these, and 10 kills is 360 mil. Think of it like that. 100 kills, 3.6 bill. And you can do 100 kills in less than 15 minutes. Like literally, it's not that hard to do. So I would suggest literally just doing that. Killing these mages with 5k tokens. You are risking more, but it's like with everything, with risk there's reward. So like if you're risking 5k, you're getting the most tokens there. You're getting 28 per kill. You do get 25 per kill normally, but you normally are the person with the most tokens in the arena. So I'll pull the lever now, we'll go through to the Mage Arena, I'll show you the way there. It is pretty like self-explanatory. You cut through these webs if you can. This is the reason why we've got the whip in the inventory, just to cut through the webs. You can use any bladed weapon, apart from primal rapiers, they don't work at the moment. AGS ornament 500 bill, no thank you. So what I'd do is literally walk through here, and all you need to do is pray mage, protect item, if you're risking anything and you don't want to lose it, and pray augury. If you don't have augury, obviously you can use mystic white. but the guy in the middle, Collodion, will yell out how many tokens the person with the most in the arena has got, and at the minute you can see it is dead. I have 5,000 tokens in the arena, which is what I would use if I am going for anything. And you want to auto cast your Flames of Zamorak, and literally, if you've got a magic pot in your inventory, put up. I've got the Doppelganger pet, so it automatically boosts my stats. And what you want to do is charge as well every 60 seconds. If you remember, I always forget, and it's not too big a deal if you do forget. It only boosts it a little bit. And then all you want to do is hit these mages, and watch how simple it is. I would suggest bringing a Yoshi as well, just because it makes it so much easier. Like literally, if you bring these, it automatically adds it to your inventory, like that. Like look, 28 tokens, just like that, and it's so easy to do. I'll show you, like, if a PK comes and tries to kill me, I'll try and get it on video. I'll try and show you me tanking a PKer and getting like to the end. These mages here drop a lot of things, such as the, look at that, I just hit 100. Like, how mad is that? Oh, mystery chest from a rogue's chest. Nice. Unsubscribing, sad, you can't respond, takes 2 seconds, lost respect for me. Dude, it's because I'm making a video, I'm busy at the minute, I cannot reply to your PMs while I'm trying to speak to like my audience. I'm trying to speak to my viewers while doing it. I can't help that, I'm sorry. I'll reply to him in a second after I've got through this clip. But literally, these mages can drop so much stuff. Like, they drop magic tokens, coins every kill, and blood money. And if you have the inventory space, it all racks up. And they also have a rare chance of dropping any of the shards, which are the holy shards, the unholy shards, and the shards of balance. These are worth about 3 to 4 bill each. If you have 5 of them, you can make one of the imbued god capes, which are better stats than the regular god capes, which are amazing for mage. And literally, you can stack these up and sell them, or either use them for the best in slot mage cape, apart from the Zamorak max cape and stuff like that. So yeah, that is basically it. It's nothing too hard. Like, I'll show you a display of like me in tank gear now. I'm in primal legs and armadillo chest plate, and look, you can still hit 51s like that. You can still hit like up to 90s with it. Like, it's nothing, like 65s in tank gear. It's nothing like that's gonna be a massive like decrease if you're wearing your tank gear. And if you're wearing your tank gear, you can just bring more food, which means you've got more of a chance to survive. It's easy enough. And I'm probably going to wrap the video up here and just show you a bit of progress, like me doing a time lapse of like maybe 20 minutes of like just doing majoring. I'll show you a time lapse of like me doing it and how many tokens I've got in the 20 minutes, and bring back an update of it. We'll see what we've got for the next clip. The next clip will either be an outro, or it will be just me showing you an update of like 20-minute time lapse of me killing the mages to see how much we've made. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions to do with this, then I would appreciate it if you commented on the video, ask me for some questions, and either PM me in game or on Discord. I'll leave my Discord down below. And one little thing I'd like to add is the Tome of Fire is kind of a necessity here with the Zamorak staff, because the Tome of Fire like increases your fire spells. I believe it's by 5% the damage, which you are using a fire spell, you're using Flames of Zamorak, and the Zamorak staff lets you autocast this, and is like one of the best things to use, just because these mages are weak to them spells. You can use a Flames of Zamorak, Saradomin Strike, or the Claws of Guthix, I believe it is. Any of these work, but the Flames of Zamorak is better just because you can have the Tome of Fire combination and get extra damage boosts. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I might leave a time lapse, I might just do the outro, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next clips.
Sky blue, the sun glistening. I hear morning birds whistling. Yesterday I weren't listening, but right now I feel different. I've been down in the alley with darkness around me, where everything's cloudy and gray. birds chirp as I slurp my brew. I'm cool with the work I do. Clock ticks and the world might move. Time stops with a girl like you. Perched high word, my dude. I observe life from a bird's eye view. Jerks try hurt my mood, but my sky pure bright blue. No piss taken, I tell my demons they got mistaken. I lift weights, eat less bacon. I run with the sun just waking. Chopping ropes and my legs aching. Bathing when the heat get baking. Hiking when the need escaping. Stopping when the sight breathtaking. Cool, no cynical vision when I'm by the swimming pool. Sitting with a friend or two, sipping brews with them, chatting, chin and skinny dipping with a few women. Just a simple musician getting loot when I'm in the booth. Spitting singing tunes, ripping new rhythm, scribbling cool shit to the syllables. Fitting this shot of Remy got me merry. Followed by a shot of Henny while I'm voluntary. Solitary hand on my belly, bumping Machiavelli, bopping by the cherry. Then I get a cute message on my celly. Who's this? That hottie Betty, pretty stunning, something like Holly Berry. Hurry up, honey bunny, come and get me, cause I got another bottle with me. Better bring your bare body, quickly bottoms up. We can swallow plenty, we ain't gotta stop till the second bottle empty. Then she unzips my fire till I twitch and whine with desire. Wired up by her shit is fire, sizzling like a kitchen fire. Finna make it fine, bitch, sing higher than the very high bitch Mariah. Higher than the little children's choir, busting the grill, Richard Pryor. Winning like Sheen, living my dream, sharing my life with the right queen. Tearing my mics, getting my green, feeling mad like, get what I mean. Sky blue, the sun glistening. I hear morning birds whistling. Yesterday I weren't listening, but now I feel different. I've been down in the alley with darkness around me, where everything's cloudy and grey, but not today.
Okay, so that is the 20-minute mark hit, and we have got to, let's say, around 9k tokens from the 5k mark that we started on. So we're going to go, we've got 79 blood money and 294 mil cash, and as you guys saw, there was a PK that came, if you could see it in this like sped up kind of moments. There was a PK that came, but I had a team and they've just killed him. I will show you the loot on the screen that we've just got now from it. Yeah, so it pays off having a team. If you've got a team here, it helps a lot. There was a PK that was going to come from me, and I would have been his primary target. But just due to the fact that I had the team, had the gear, had the tank stuff, he wouldn't be able to kill me, and the team killed him. So the loot should be on the screen now, and we'll now calculate how much we've just made from this little trip. So we'll go to the trading post and see how much the magic tokens are at the minute. Oh, there's none in the trading post, so let's see what they've sold for recently. So recently they've sold for 6 mil each for 170. Jesus. Okay, so they've been selling for like 2 mil each, 1.5 mil each, but they're all to the same guy. The last ones have been 1.8, 1.7. There is none in the trading post at the minute, so we are going to put ours in, the ones that we made profit. I'll put one in, set the quantity to 3967, which is our profit, how many we made. We'll put them in for 1,800k each, so 1.8 mil. And then we've got our 5,000 left, which I'm going to keep to get more. We'll see how much blood money is at the moment, 3.8 mil. We'll put this in for 3.7 just for a quick sell. 3.7 mil and 296 mil cash. So if we review the sales, like literally just from that, 7.4 bill in 20 minutes. If you times that by 3, which is the 60-minute mark, which is an hour, that is literally 22 bill plus just from this, without any unique drops of the shards, which are like 3 to 4 bill each, which you can get. That is literally 22 bill an hour. So if you think 10 hours, that is 220 bill. You could do that in a day and just get 220 bill like that. Like how easy that is ridiculous to make money. It is so easy, and I suggest this is the main money method that people do. I am encouraging people to do it. It will get PKers out into the wilderness just from this video, and it'll get more people doing the Mage arena, because it is kind of dead at the minute. And as you can see, we've got item listing purchases. Blood money is pretty much sold straight away, and the magic tokens will sell. They will sell for that price, and that is like the easiest 7 build just from 20 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and one thing that I will add is I suggest having an alien if you've got one. If you don't have one, it's not a big deal, but if you have an alien, you can teleport straight out of the arena if a PKer comes, or if you're TB'd running around, when your TB runs out, you can literally just teleport out. That is one of the main things I suggest. And as you can see, no PKs really came from me apart from the one that we killed, and I used barely any supplies. The supplies are just there just in case you need like the food and like need to tank. And if you've got like 12 brews plus, which I had like 14, you will tank for 5 minutes on a TB, but you shouldn't even get 5-minute TB'd unless you get de-skimmed. So you should always have your protect from magic up, and if you don't get de-skimmed, then like literally a 5-minute TB should be light work. 2.5 minute easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash like a like and comment on this video. And we will be giving away, for this video, we'll be giving away 20,000 magic tokens, which is like, I'd say, depends how much they are at the time, but there can be like 36 bill at like 1.8 mil each. So it is a good thing to get. We'll be giving away 20k magic tokens and Mage Arena 5, the full reward, which is an additional 250 magic tokens, and the full like infinity set. We'll be giving that away as well. This is an easy one to get. Kill 1,000 mages, you get all that. You get an occult, 150 for that, 100 for that, eternal glory, and the other two are just like a few magic tokens and blood money. But just progressing through these, you still make a lot of money just from doing this. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and like I say, leave a comment in the description with your in-game name, and make sure to click the link to ensure that you're registered for the giveaway in the description. If you don't click the link and someone has like made the account already and like registered for the giveaway, and someone steals your name, then you cannot win the giveaway. So all you need to do is click that link in the description, make sure you are registered for the giveaway on SpawnPK, and I hope to see more of you join this server, and I hope that some of you win a lucky prize. So good luck to everyone, and that was my Mage Arena guide, and that's pretty much it for the video. Like, if you have any questions due like around Mage Arena, just give me a PM, shoot me a PM on anything like YouTube, Discord, which will be left in the description, in-game forums, anything like that. Shoot me a PM, I'm always happy to help with it. Anything that you need, just give me a shout. The only thing I can't really give is gear at the moment. Like, I don't have the best gear, and I want to give a special thanks to Doggy, who kind of lent me this gear to do this video, and he's lent me the gear for a bit of time, just to rebuild with, just to get all this, because as you guys saw my last video, my gambling video, I did in fact get cleaned just from making that video. That video cleaned me, and I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it for the video. It cleaned me. So what we're going to do is start like kind of from scratch series, but we have got this as a lend. So we've got the Fuse Slayer Helm, both the Ancestrals and this pet as a lend from Doggy. I'll show you in the next clip, and that is everything. Peace.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I like to do it, you know what I'm saying? My real name is Dexter. I got a lot more diamonds too, I just got new diamonds by the way. Oh wow, Dexter. Baby girl, what you doing with your man? I just popped a Zan, 50,000 in Japan. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no plan, baby, you did.